Why, hello everyone, it's GleeCon and I'm back again bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thank you so much for tuning in, you amazing people. If you like what you see today, please click on the subscribe button if you're not already, and if you really love it, come over to my Patreon where we have the Lore of Assassin's Creed project going on. We're about to beat the first game in that series. The link to that is in the descriptions. Also, the link to the sheets for all the quests that we cover today on this episode. So on the last episode, I gave you a mini one last night where we covered the Syndicate Assassins kind of tough to find quest. I did camp it and get the quest, which is really what I think you have to do. But I really go into detail about my struggles, the world's struggles, just the struggle of society. The struggle is real. All power to the people. And you can check out what we do to go through and get that quest if you look at yesterday's episode. Today we're going to start Arathi Highlands with an Alliance member. Shouldn't take us too long, 1 to 2 episodes, so stay a while and listen as we take Gleek and Tessa through the Arathi Highlands. You notice I've changed my tag for a long time, for those of you that really attention to detail. The guild message of the day for this guild for a long time has been, I will sign autographs because I have signed the I've solved the mystery of the Syndicate Assassins. Well, I've ditched that, and now it just says I was an arrogant fool. Okay, one thing we're gonna do is open the Pendant of Mizrael, which I don't remember where this dropped for us. I wanted to say Razorfen Downs, or maybe even outside of it. Usually when I run Razorfen Downs or Scarlet Monastery in preparation to doing Alterac and Arathi, every time I've had this drop so far, I've always needed it. I've never had anyone fight me for needing it. They don't care, because you can get the quest chain without it, so it's only completionists like us that need it. Never had anyone say boo, and it's a 4-stem 6-spirit necklace, which by the time you get it in those dungeons, nobody cares. Alright, so this quest is called Crystal in the Mountains. The shard pulses as you hold it. You feel a sense of pleading coming from the shard, as if someone is trying to communicate. Someone who desperately needs your help. A vision appears in your mind of the northern mountains of Arathi and of a brilliant crystal jutting from the earth there. You feel drawn to that place. Okay, and this is one of this chain will culminate in one of the hardest quests that you can do up until this point. The hardest one. It's a quest that challenges even level 60s to complete. So when we get there, we're most def gonna need some help. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go over to the Arathi Highlands thingy here, and we're gonna do the fact that we picked up the crystals. I think we started this last time. The only other quest we have is one we picked up in Stormwood called Malin's Request. It's basically a breadcrumb. I probably should have opened this one up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just add some quest boxes on the spreadsheet there. All right, and Malin's Request is turned in while we're here, so now we just have this one. Everything else is open. These are the pirate quests. I don't know, we might do those today. They're not that bad. Alright, so there's our Griffin Master. We flew here on the off episode, and this guy looks like a quest giver, but this is because this portal right here leads to the Arathi Highlands PvP Battleground, which is open in this patch, but was not open originally. So we will one day do it once on this show, but I don't really care. And this guy right here is the League of Arathor. He also gives quests. He gives quests specifically to the Battle for Arathi Basin. This guy is giving the mop-up quests for
the war against the Horde has reached full
Warsong Gulch as well.
This is a time of great need for the Alliance, and it's quite necessary.
I don't want to hear that. Alright, and these guys, somewhere around here, there's a quartermaster right here, the Smoky Wood Pastures. Actually, I just think that's food. This is in every PvP spot. There's some in Hillsbrad too. There is a person that does, like, maybe it's this person?
Need help?
One of these guys is there it is.
Sweep us over. We must strike hard and fast, or Arathi will never
This is the shop.
I am Samuel Hawke, the main supplier for the League of Arathor posted here at Arathi Basin.
We'll get into that, but
as you improve your
you can buy some trinkets.
I will make available to you a fine selection of goods that you might find useful. Should you find yourself in need of item repair, I also provide those services.
Shoulders, couple little weapons. dagger wand. So there are some reasons to really pump that PvP if you want to, but it's a lot of work, and it's not better than anything you can find in raids. Alright, here's Malin's request that we picked up in Stormwind.
So Malin sent you? I don't care if Moradin rose up from the dead and whisked you here on a dragon. I'm busy. Talk to Crichton if you need something.
Okay, so that's it. They said, go talk to my buddy, and he was just like, dude, I have no time for you, and that's it. So that's all that one was a breadcrumb. We completed our first one. If you look at the grand total of quests in Arathi Alliance only, there's that one. Oh, actually, this one. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's a total of 11, and then there's, looks like maybe around the same amount. Actually, maybe a little more. So altogether, there's 25-ish probably quests. Alright, so this side of the pack is where we will look at the actual people that care about us. So it's just 2 tents and a little caravan. You can buy some vials here.
Good day to you.
You can also buy general trade supplies. There's a leatherworking pattern. We already know Roast Raptor. I think we got that when we were in Deathless.
What are you looking
A general goods provider in case you want to, I don't know,
See you later.
buy some arrows. And then this guy,
Lightning don't mind Square-Toe
Princess
Adventurer. He
Crichton.
doesn't mean to be rude. He's just terribly busy. While
can
we
tell
wait for
with
him
the way
to
he
finish
stands there.
scouting, why don't we work on something more productive?
alright, so he will actually give us a quest. This Apprentice Crichton. I guess he's Squareta's apprentice over here. Worth its weight in gold.
Archmage Malin sent Square-Toe and I here to collect reagents for him. I was at a loss as to how I was going to collect the items, but now that you're here, I think my problem's solved. I need the following: witherbark tusks, witherbark medicine pouches, and a shadow hunter knife. Could you find those for me? The witherbark live to the southeast of Arathi.
So that guy didn't say it, but that is a troll clan that we're going to go after. So that was worth its weight in gold. And you know what I didn't say to you guys? Oh, for shame. I can't believe I didn't say this. Happy Halloween, all you ghouls and boys. This is, yeah, I guess this is a special Halloween episode. We're going to start anew. Alas, it is a work night for me. I am not doing anything exciting in terms of going to any Halloween events. And my now teenage son is reached an age I never reached, which was too cool for Halloween. So he didn't want to do anything, and so you find me here tonight. Alright, there's 2 wanted quests we are going to pick up. Wanted Merez Cowl. A bounty has been placed on the head of Merez Cowl, a high-level advisor and operative of the Syndicate. She was last seen within the Syndicate-controlled territory of Stromgarde. Bounty may be collected from Captain Niles. He warned Merez is a skilled and cunning warlock known for her trafficking with demons. Extreme caution is advised when hunting her. Because remember, even is she really... She might be the Syndicate, but as we learned from the Alterac Mountain questline, the Syndicate is working with the Argus Wake hand in hand. And they are using that because they want more power. Obviously, they're also tapping into some warlocks with Merez Cowl here, who, Merez Cowl, I think, is in fact an orc. So which one is she really? Is she Syndicate or is she Argus Wake? Either way, they're part of this pact, which we learned in some of the documents that we read in the last couple episodes, that they are basically selling their souls to this demon alliance, almost like the Searing Blade, kind of. And the thought that if they can help the demons come in here and bring destruction, that then they can regain their small little piece of the world, which is dumb. So you know that the Syndicate is desperate, you know it's foolish, you know it's a little bit crazy, because that pact, as history has shown time and time again, is only going to result in destruction for the people, for everyone, including the people who make the pact. But we're going to go in there and kill that member, so that's good. Stromgarde is going to be the biggest, most time-consuming part of this episode, this series, as we go through Alterac Mountains, because it's really finishing the war as good as we can with the Syndicate. We have one more quest with it called Wanted Otto and Falcon Crest. The Stromgarde militia has placed bounties on the heads of Lord Falcon Crest and his bodyguard Otto. Falcon Crest heads the Syndicate's efforts in the Arathi Highlands, and his death would cause a major disruption in those efforts. His bodyguard Otto, although not a strategic target, is a fierce opponent, and has killed dozens of our defenders. Their bodies may be collected from Captain... Their bounties may be collected from Captain Niles. That quest is freaking hard. That's the hardest one. We will not be able to solo it. We're gonna need friends, so we might as well do all of them together. So that's just, as you can see, it's the most difficult one we will do. That's not the neutral chain. But here's Wanted Merez Cal. That one's easy. That one we can finish, but we won't. Because what we'll do is we will wait and do a Strong Guard run all in one go-ish. That will be the last part of the, the last episode in this chain, so maybe the second one we do, maybe the third. This will take us 2 to 3. These guys, he can sell us a Cellared Iron Maul recipe. That's cool. And this is a 21 damage, 12 stam. So it's a trash maul, but at least it's a new recipe. Okay, there's also a little butcher over here with barbecued buzzer wing recipe. Interesting. So check the butchers as well. You might get lucky, but we already had that one also. And that's a leatherworking supply person over here. I didn't even notice this guy. Okay, shoot. So also has some trade stuff. Raptor hide gear. Alright, so we have... I thought there was a quest. Oh, we did. We missed one because it didn't appear. The person, this guy, Captain Niles.
Hello.
I skipped her because... It's not a guy, it's a girl. I skipped her because she was showing us the turn-in for the bounties, but she actually has a little low-level quest, too. We at Refuge Point hold one of the few remaining patches of strong god territory in the Arathi Highlands, and we're losing ground. If you have words for me, then I hope they are good tidings.
We are fighting a war for Stromgard, and we are losing. The ogres, the syndicate, and we have divided our once great city, and each faction battles the other into a bloody stalemate. But our forces dwindle while our enemy grows. We need help from the town of Southshore, but supplies are difficult to receive while the syndicate holds territory between us. Go to the syndicate base in Northfold Manor and slay them. Then perhaps pressure on our supply trains will lessen and more will get through.
Alright, so Northfold Manor is just a spot, you know? A manor here in the area. This is the lowest, easiest level quest, and it's not even close in the zone. This is like a holdover, I guess, if you popped over here right after doing Alterac. But it's right there. So we're going to go ahead and hit this up, and then on the way back... I don't even think on the way back we're going to hit these trolls, because you need a lot of stuff from the Witherbark, and most of their tribe is actually down there. So let's go ahead and we'll do this, come back, turn it in, and then hit up this crystal to get the next series in that, and then we're going to probably want to do the Witherbark. See where we're going. I don't know if we're going to do a ton today, because it is a work night, you know, it is just one of those, but I want to give you a little bit more than I gave yesterday. I at least want to give a full-sized episode. I just don't know that it's going to be an extensive one. It's that busy time of year, you know. As I've talked about over the past couple weeks, there keeps being things that happen. People's birthdays, events, a lot of work going on, and that follows with this. So we have so you can get things from that Witherbark, but we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and save them. But yeah, with Halloween, with my anniversary, my son's birthday, shortly after that you get the holiday season starts coming up, my wife's birthday, so you just have all these things bam 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 all in a row, and all my family's birthday has happened over the past month. And all of that just adds up, and it makes, like, you miss a day here, you miss a day here, pretty much every week. Alright, so we need 10 highwaymen and 8 mercenaries. So we're going to go ahead, actually, we're not even going to, these guys are so much lower level than us, 13 levels below us. I'm just going to pop on Seal a Command and then start murdering. We were killing stronger ones than these in Arathi, so this isn't, I mean, an Alterac. This isn't even really an Alterac holdover. This is like a Hillsbrad Foothills holdover if you just happen to be in the vicinity and you want to kill time while you're waiting on your battleground to queue or whatever. Okay, I got a new cross-stitch shirt. Why would I not wear a shirt off of a dude I just killed? I can see no reason. The mercenary there is a dual wielder, more like a combat rogue. That would be annoying if I was trying to heal or something. Nice, we got the vindication going for a couple seconds at least. Okay, we are on our third mercenary. I hear some stealthy people, which that's really what we need. We gotta find the one stealthing. It's a path stalker, we don't need that. So we're keeping our eyes peeled for the invisible. I think my guess is there's some in this field, since there's just, I guess I can turn my, literally turn my stealth detection on. They're all over here, we just gotta find them. Okay, I hear them. Just don't see them. Could be in this house. Could be. There's a mercenary in that house. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, there we go. I just saw a couple. Oh, I see 3 out here. One there, one there. Okay. I just really got to squint. Okay, boom, boom. There's another one right there. You little so-and-so, you highwayman. I prefer driving on state roads or country paths, so I will murder you. You are not. I'm anti-highway, anti-big highway. I don't care what the Syndicate wants. And also, I'm not against siding with demons to destroy everything in the hopes that I will be allowed a piece of something. I'm going to go ahead and stand on that, but more importantly, down with highways. I don't care that they make things connected in a more fast way, and that their construction in the wake of the Great Depression really helped get America on its feet again with FDR's New Deal. I do not care. FDR being a famous Tauren leader. Fandral, nope, that's a Night Elf name. FDR is the tag, like, when Fandral was a kid, that's what he would put whenever he was, like, signing the underpasses on those highways we were talking about. You look and you see FDR just tagged with some spray paint, or maybe carved into the tree when he was in his first middle school romance. That's Fandral Staghelm. And his New Deal, which culminated in building Teldrassil. Probably not the best plan, but you can't throw out the baby with the bathwater, you know, and there was some I don't even know what I'm talking about. Alright, so we are already almost done because these guys are, let's just say they are not testing old Gleek and Tessa's the maximum ability. How far can she push her prowess here? We're not going to find that out fighting highwaymen / women. We need 3 more mercenaries. Maybe I shouldn't have purposefully avoided them. I just didn't. I was like, oh, I don't want to run out of mercenaries. I see a bunch of path stalkers. I don't know if the mercenaries... That person, I think, maybe that mage right there, came along and killed them. That maybe hurt me. This will be our 4th one, and then we'll need just a total of 2. I don't know if when you come here as Horde, there is something that sends you here, which we will find out when we do this as Horde. Just don't remember what it is. I think it's more like you're trying to get something from them, a drop, so it doesn't matter which one. I don't think you specifically need to kill mercenaries or whatever. Oh, path stalker, mercenary. Look at that. They're all aggroing. I want to go ahead and pull this one back here. Just at least pull LOS on that path sucker. Oh, she just came behind me instead. They're trying to rope-a-dope me. I guess I'll kill her for that juicy no XP. Oh, my two-handed axes just went up. I like that. We're not even fully maxed out with 213 yet. So, oh, that's a shame. Cry and a shame. We need one more mercenary. Let's find the mercenary. I see you. It's time for you to die. Alrighty, we are ready to rock it and sock it. Let's go turn this one back in. I don't know that this one chains. I don't think it does, but it might. You know what? Because at some point we do actually need something. I'm not sure if it's with the trolls or if it's with this Northfold Manor, but it is the rest of this chain, because what we're looking for, I'm going to go ahead and mark this off right now. We're going to need the Stromguard badges, and then that's going to lead to some of those, where we will do a chain that is quite hard. It's elite, it's annoying, but it is soloable. So there are parts of the Stromguard chain, particularly the ones having really everything except for Auto and Falcon Crest, that we can do on our own. But most people aren't going to want to do that. They're going to want to pair up. So I'm going to try and bunch them all together. All right, let's turn this bad boy in.
Hey there. Very good, adventurer. With the deaths of those syndicate members, we should have an easier time receiving supplies from South Shore. Perhaps our cause yet has hope.
Yeah, so now we can do
The
Stromguard
Syndicate and
badges.
Stromguard do battle with our contingent of militia there. In order to urge the rabble to fight our more disciplined troops, the Syndicate leaders have placed a bounty on our soldiers, awarding gold for each Stromguard badge gathered off killed militiamen. We want those badges retrieved. We cannot allow the cutthroats to take trophies from our brave fallen. Enter the Syndicate-controlled area of Stromguard and hunt them for our badges.
Now, notice this one's not considered an elite quest, so I would try to bust this one out before. Not right now, but I think there are. See, look, it says you're going to be getting these badges from elites, but the quest itself is not elite. It's kind of silly, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it right now. We're going to go over to the crystal in the mountains. We're going to turn that in and see what can we do on that. I also want to get these trolls taken care of, so we're kind of just dipping and bopping around the zone here. So we're going to go do that. But I would argue it might be nice for us to do the Stromguard badges alone, but maybe not. I mean, because what's going to happen is that chain... This is an area you go when you're Horde. For us, it's the Debiri Farmstead, and it's fine. Like, it's just a neutral alliance. At least friendly to the Alliance Farmstead, but for the Horde, you go there and you murder. I'm not sure. I think this farm right here is similar. This is a Horde farm that we can fight. We do it. We actually already did it with the Hillsbred chain. Alright, here's this floating crystal in the shards of Mizrael. These shards glint with an unnatural sheen. It is clear that they hide a deep power within. I only see one shard. The crystal pulses as if a living force is trapped within it. And then you don't have to do it, you can just come here and pick up the princess trapped. My name is Mizrael. I am a princess of the earth, and my captors, the giants, have trapped me deep beneath the Arathi Highlands. These crystal shards are the only way I can speak with the surface world. Please help me. Allies of the giants, the Dry-Whisker kobolds, have a shard like this one in their Dry-Whisker Gorge to the east. To power the cluster, you must gather motes of Mizrael from the kobolds and apply them to it. I beg you, Glicantessa, aid me. Alright, cool. Excusez-moi. So we're going to start by turning in this drop quest. And now that necklace, I think, is gone. And we just picked up a princess trapped. So we are cruising. That's over here. It's a little bit weaker than this one, but we can go do that, and then also in the same circle go. This one's a little bit annoying because the drop rate's not fantastic on the moats, and the the kobold, the amount of kobolds is also not fantastic. So we might run out before we run out of kobolds. This is the circle with elementals. This is part of the chain. You gotta be careful. If I was about to cut back there, then I remembered that's the horde portal to do PvP, and all of those guards are probably level 60. So if I run back there, I will rue the day that I forgot, and that I forgot and walked behind Hammerfall. I will rue the day. Alright, so we're coming over here so that we can begin killing these kobolds. Which, this is also the other unfortunate part. Guess what? This is a... Night Elf Warrior. I'm gonna go up there and give them a little buff, because I had a little schooling put on me. Thanks, he's running already. Where in chat, people were like, why are you not... You see some people grinding, why don't you help them? If you walk up and you see them in the same area. And I was like, well, I mean, if you're doing a drop quest, what's the real point? Like, it's not really particularly helping you. And they were like, yeah, you're part of the problem with society. So, once I learned that I am the reason why the world is not perfect, and that rests squarely on my shoulders, me and people like me, I feel like, you know, it might help them. But then again, look, they're 35. It's not going to help their XP. But I'm going to offer from now on. I should have put it as a whisper because they are already too far away. They seem happy in their own world, though, so I feel like that's another thing. Like, are we really... If I walk up and someone just sees that, hey, we're chilling, because I came upon them, like, because what the argument was, like, hey, if you walk up on me and you see me, you know, obviously grinding a quest mob, and then you just start grinding in parallel in the same zone, you know, that's rude. However, think about it. I mean, there's a lot of different... It's kind of like if I was Easter egg hunting. I'm Easter egg hunting, and I come to the park, and I walk up to the part of the park, and I find you already hunting for eggs there. I'll put it out there. Is it my responsibility, because you were already hunting eggs in that part of the park, to... See, they didn't want to team up. So there you go. Oh, this guy's actually worth XP. There you go. At least I offered. And like I said, because me, if someone came up, I might be like I don't really care. If I wanted, if I really felt that strongly, I would probably ask, like, hey, can we team up? But yeah, like, it's not the same situation. It's not like you and you're reaching for a box of cereal at Publix, and it's the last box on the shelf, or whatever at the grocery store, for those of you that don't live in a public zone of the world. I walk up, and then I'm a little taller than you, and I reach through and grab that box out of your hand and then run away, like with a diabolical bandit on a 1920s train track, like, and then I hop off into the into my, I don't know, bandit mobile, like Dick Dastardly. I've got the cookie crunch. I don't think it's quite like that. It's more like that that friendly competitive spirit of like an Easter egg hunt or whatever. Like, hey, we're both playing a game. We both know the rules of the game. I walk up onto the area. You have found an area where you know the eggs are. I see that there are eggs here as well. And now we can continue to hunt these eggs in tandem. Am I bad because I did not say, hey, let's help each other hunt eggs? No, we're playing a friendly, spirited game. So, however, someone was salty and had a little bit of sand in their crevasses. So, they put a major guilt trip that obviously worked on me, because now here I am days later thinking about this person in group chat just guilt tripping anyone that we dare not offer to team up in that situation, and also saying that the fact that they didn't, and explaining why there is a reason why you may not do it, why this is the oh, that guy he had dropped a cresting charm. So those I thought only came from elements. That's cool. I didn't realize that these. We'll get to those charms later, maybe on this episode. Maybe not. Maybe the next one. But I didn't realize. Oops, wrong seal. I didn't realize these guys even had a chance to. So that could kind of get you started. Those charms are used to one-shot the elementals that block. Drop rate hasn't been too terrible, by the way. We're going a little bit deeper than you might go if you were lower level. I'm taking it to the kobold's base here in this cave. Later on, we'll have to come back to it. And these guys also, their threshold for running is really high. Seems to be higher than most mobs. They are hitting me with a decent amount. Oh look, we've got another sticky poo. I'll go ahead and buff that guy up too. They look like they're fighting their way out of this cave. Also, for this one, there's plenty of mobs in this cave. So, who gives a crud if I'm in here killing this one? Outside, sure. Ooh, the mythical. Did I die? I think I died on the last episode. Did I die on the last episode? No, I must have died when I was killing elites in Alterai. Alright, so these guys do still drop the motes. We are almost halfway already. So that was my thought there. I've also been I talked about this in the last episode. I've been trying to do the Stranglethorn Vale quest. That zone just takes a long time, and in the work week, when I've got stuff to do in real life after work or extended hours of work, my opportunity to come home and bust those things out. Like I think Monday I did, maybe Monday and. I don't know. I think one day I did some, and then I think yesterday there was none because I had stuff going on after work. So I did make the episode with you guys, but I didn't get any like free time to play. And then I think the day before I was just wiped after work, and there was a basketball game on and I wanted to watch. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch this. This bloodstone right here, I feel like is tied to a quest. I think you need that bloodstone or something. I'm gonna look that up real quick because I feel like while we're in here we could get some. I think we're gonna need that for a quest. Let's look at that bloodstone. No, not Wrath of Lich King Classic. That's okay. Try some bloodstone. There we go. Lesser bloodstone ore. It's the objective of favor for Krazak. Krazak. Oh, I don't remember what that's from. Is that part of our current quest line? I don't see it on this list, so where is that? Is that a... Literally, I don't remember. Let's find it. I mean, it says it starts in it's an alliance quest, which is good. Oh, it is. It's a beginning to... It's the beginning of the Stranglethorn line when we get there. So yes, it is. I should have looked up how many we needed. Darn it. There we go. Let's look that up. Let's find out how many we need for that quest. Objective of. We need 4 of them, so we might as well find that. I'm getting a lot of calls and texts lately, guys. I don't know if you are too, from people that claim to be that are in a direct, somehow have the ability to text me on a first name basis. Today I received a text from Wiz Khalifa, and Wiz Khalifa told me I need to get out to vote. So I'm looking forward to this election series being over. As happy as I am that Wiz Khalifa personally felt that we were on such a close friendly basis that he could reach out and text me and urge me to go vote. I would just like to tell all these people, rest assured, I will do my part of the democratic process, and I will be a contributing member of democracy and make sure that I vote. But I need not receive any more texts from these boots on the ground agencies or from the presidential candidates themselves or from Wiz Khalifa. Keep going out there doing your thing. I'm glad you're active. I just got a call right now. What made me think of that is I have a call from Michigan, which I highly suspect is not... Oh, you know what? That's actually... that might actually be someone I know, because it's coming on the heels of a text from my friend that lives up in... Well, I think he lives in West Virginia now. But my old buddy Tommy just texted me. I can't really read it, but I will read it later. It looks like he's saying he's in town this weekend, but like I said, there's life, man. You got to get in line. You're not giving me any heads up, so there is much as I'd like to see my homie there. It just might not work out. We're gonna see. I'll read it later, and the text, I mean, the phone call may or may not be from him. I don't remember him having a Michigan phone number, but who the heck knows? All right. We are continuing to kill these guys. Our drop rate has dropped, actually, coming in here. I thought maybe fighting these stronger dudes, we would get a better drop rate. And these people... The first time I read Happy Birthday Gua in chat, I really actually fell for it. I was like, oh man, these people are being nice to this guy. He's a famous person. I've mentioned him before on this channel, so he gets a lot of pop from me. We still can't get True Silver yet, because he's come up, so... He's part of the zeitgeist of Warcraft Classic, at least to this server cluster. But then I realized, oh no, it is not real. It is, this dude is just, that's just like a meme, like a wink wink nod nod inside thing, like, hey, let's just say Happy Birthday Gua over and over again. Okay, we have 2, now 3. Okay, we need 1 more bloodstone ore while we're in here. Hopefully it will spawn. If not, whatever, we have some time. And you just need 4 total. You can buy it on the auction house if you're not a miner. That's normally what I do. It's not prohibitively expensive or anything. Because people will usually come and do quests like this, mine it, and then be like, oh wait, what the heck, I don't need this. This iridescent shards, I believe that's actually where we turn this quest in. But they're not, these little dudes are not dropping it. Oh, they're both. Got one of them. And again, yeah, I think we gotta go back out. Like, the guys outside had a much higher drop rate. Yeah, we've only had, I think we've had 1 drop the entire long we've been in this cave. I'm gonna go back. I see another bloodstone has popped up, a bloodstone node. Yeah, so the downside is we're gonna be sitting on this bloodstone ore now, all the way until we get to Stranglethorn. I can put it in the bank too. Probably what I will do. My goodness, come on. You would think that these diggers would have some of these shards on them, because I think it's whatever mobs are outside. Also, kobolds are a heck of a lot bigger than I thought. I think it's just my prejudice from playing Dungeons and Dragons. I picture kobolds as being small, but these guys are big. Look at how big they are. Like, pound for pound, they're bigger than my girl. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're getting Mage Weave. That's good. Pick up our fourth one here. Then I'm heading back out. This is unacceptable. So when we do the quest for... Yeah, good thing it's Alliance only, so we're not going to have to worry about purchasing this Bloodstone on our Horde character. So that's good. Alright, let's see if we can go back out and get some better drop rate, maybe. I wonder what it is. Are these guys diggers outside here too? I mean, they're all diggers. Oh no, Dry Whisker Kobold. That's what we're killing outside. So that appears to have the best drop rate, the actual kobolds. Oh, there's Gua. Alright, so again, the diggers seem to be kind of lame. Also, they're a lot smaller. Tired of raiding till midnight? Work early like me, SSR, 7 server raids. Actually, I do work early, and it is the worst part of my life. You know, so there's a lot of struggle in the world. People have a lot of problems. Puppies are dying. Influenza. STDs. Genocide. But, you know, what really causes me pain is how early I have to wake up in the morning. It's extreme. If I have a job, which I do and have for a long time, where I must be waking up before the sun comes up, unacceptable. That is not my style. And yet somehow I found myself waking up one day in my 40s looking around, and I'm deeply into a career where for double digits of years I have been doing exactly that, and all I can do is ask myself, where did I turn wrong? How did this happen? I'm okay waking up early by my standards, maybe like around 7:30 a.m. That's an acceptable time for me to wake up. So people that work like, say, like a literal 9 to 5, I can understand that. And I would do that. Uh-oh, we have a lag spike, maybe. I'm telling you, that working memory, it hit me again before the start of this episode. I was so bummed because I had this great intro, and I promise you, whatever you think constitutes a great intro, it was better than that. It was so good. And then it was all for naught. And then I came in deflated. I mean, I was juggling. There was some funny jokes and accents. I gave winning Powerball numbers that actually hit today, but unfortunately no one could hear them. So only my, you know what it was is I think I hadn't restarted my computer in a long time. So that RAM, there's just like little additional, every time you click a website or whatever, it's like a fly when it lands on your food. It just barfs and poops just a little bit. and all of that poopy, barfy, fly fungus adds up, and created for the first time ever in my life. Not enough RAM to start. Wow. Oh, there we go. We got another charm. We got a crashing. We got a thundering. You're going to see how cool those charms are when we get to that part. I actually was... I don't think I've ever got them. Okay, our drop rate's a little better. So we came out here killing these little guys, and we've already picked up 2 compared to clearing that entire cave where we only got 1. But this quest is slowing down the whole dang episode, and that's just... You never know what's going to happen when you play Classic. You might just be cruising along, and then you hit a quest like this where, okay, we just spend 40 minutes of an episode killing kobolds, hoping these things drop, and then you get Gleekon talking about things that aren't necessarily related to the game, and things that maybe question whether or not this poor man needs help. Tomorrow I'm not sure if there's going to be an episode, so I wanted to for sure get on here today. I don't know that I'm going to be devoting time tomorrow to the episode, again, because of life. So we'll get some over the weekend for sure. We have a couple things. I got a couple things that I have a work thing I may have to do on Saturday, and then I also have my son's. We're going to go celebrate my son's birthday. Take him to the old bowling. Which it's kind of funny how when my kids were younger, especially when he was younger, because he's the youngest, it's easier for me to remember back to that. Like, birthday parties were pretty easy. You could just pick what the kid was gonna do. You just say, hey, your birthday is this, surprise, and you could even take control over the guest list, and they were really not gonna give a flying fig what you did. You give them some presents, you give them some cake, and you give them a good time, and that's it. You're the best parents on earth. And then, as it got older, we started over the past couple years to have an opinion about what we wanted to do. Hey, that's okay. You tell me where you want to go. That's good. I like that. To the point where this year we agonized and we decided what we wanted to do. And then over the course of weeks of mom and dad prodding you, slowly got a guest list, which you made a Google Doc to create a sheet. And it took weeks to winnow it down. Not because mom and dad were limiting how many you can bring, but because you didn't want to divide your attention among just too many people, so you needed to get it going. And I'm telling you, for those ones that didn't make the cut, imagine being on the outside of that bowling alley looking in. Middle school is a just wasteland, an emotional wasteland full of pain. And I feel for those little boys and girls out there that my son, for whatever reason, did not think were worthy of Saturday afternoon bowling with possible cake and pie. After. I don't know. Not the cake and pie. Probably not cake and pie. Cake for sure. Maybe pizza pie. How about that? That works. So, I am actually not sad to do this because I like bowling. So while my son bowls with his friends, I will be bowling too, and I will make sure to enjoy myself. And I like, I'll eat a piece of pizza. It greases the bowling ball holes just right. Look at that going. Oh, I see some iron that has grown up in the hills over there. Let's go get that. Ooh, what is this? A Mindbender loop. Intellect and spirit. That is a really good ring for a caster. And useless for this character. Isn't that always how it goes? Yay, we're 208. Remember, we need to get to 230, I think, for True Silver. New schedule keepers are needed. Time to fire Cher. What? But we believe in Cher. She believes in scheduling. I don't know. I'm sure there's a song parody just ripe for the picking right there. I will get the auto tune turned on my mic here, and we'll do some believing in Rend after 8 or something. All right, how many? 2 more. We need 2 more shards. Come on. Come on, little kobolds. I know you've got more shard in you. You've got a shard inside you. So, if, you know, I think I might have talked about this last year because this is an issue that it just makes too much sense and I don't understand why it hasn't happened yet. But I've heard whispers over the past few years of legislation that might happen that would change it across the country to make Halloween celebrated on the last either Friday or Saturday of every month, as opposed to just happening on October 31st. Please, God, make that happen. You know what? The only thing is, I've raised 4 kids from youth into adulthood and teenagehood and beyond. And by the time this happens, I'm not going to have kids left anymore. And you know what? I don't care. I would still like this legislation to pass. Halloween being on, like, when Halloween falls on a Tuesday or even a Thursday like it is right now, that's useless. Who's going to go do something? I could never do anything like that. I'm not going to, like, go do wild. But even if I didn't want to, like, go out to something fun, even if I wanted to, like, stay in my house and stay up late and eat candy and watch spooky movies or whatever, I'm not going to do that on a work night. That's ridiculous. So, I would vote for that in a heartbeat. I don't know why we are pushing all of these other things, which to me aren't as important, and why when I watch football, I have 85 ads telling me for various different reasons why the world is about to be destroyed and everything is horrible and only things will get better in a couple months if only I go vote for the right person. And yet not a single one of them is fixing this Halloween issue. Also, not a single one of them is making my job open up later. These are the things that matter to me. I want that. Also, not a single one of them has suggested a permanent Burning Crusade era server. That's the number one. You know what, actually? I'll tell you right now. The number one person candidate that would get my vote, someone that had a clam opening mod for WoW. Give me that. I don't care what your politics are, I will sell my allegiances for a clam opening mod. I will endorse you on this channel. I do not get political, but I will get political for a clam opening mod. Every time a clam falls into my little sack, I want it opened automatically. And I don't want to push a button. I don't want to push a macro. I just want it to happen. Do it now. Alright, we need one more shard, and then we can finally stop killing these kobolds. I really do think it's inside this cave. So we're gonna have to fight our way back in there. I guess we will hope that one of these 1,000 kobolds we kill on the way in gives us the shard we need. I can't remember where the paths are. So today at work people were dressing up, and I did wear a costume to work, which is always great because it always ensures that you get to completely sweat your butt cheeks off the entire day you're working. It doesn't matter if your day was normally going to be busy, physical, or hot or not. You're guaranteed. I can be sitting at my desk, and I will be dripping sweat. So that's always great. Also, that like the 25 combined minutes that I'm out and about wandering and seeing others, they get to see me in a costume. So, that was cool. And not that many people really, you know, a lot of people wore like little t-shirts. One person dressed up as Captain America, the security guard, Jimmy. And he, so him and I went full on out. There we go. Look, we got our shard on the first one. Now we have to go inside this cave like I predicted. There's 2 iron deposits that have spawned. I made babies. But also there was a group, like a little department I saw walking around these ladies. It was like 5 or 6 ladies. And they all dressed up like the emotions from Inside Out. So like one was anger and one was joy and blah blah blah. I don't know all of them. I've only seen that movie once. But it was cute. It was a cool little team effort there. Good job on them. Still can't get that true silver. Oh, this one didn't even give us a point. Life is sad. Life is pain. Second iron one, maybe this will give us a point. It's worth it. I'll even kill one of these kobolds for this ore. Alright, and then in there at the iridescent shards that we already passed a while back. Neither of those, by the way, give me a point. Look, we got a human mage. Take it away, buddy. Okay, we gotta go up there. I don't think I can jump up there. I think I have to walk around. Darn it. It says my... Oh, that means I'm gonna have a Lua error or whatever. I wonder if that's contributing to my my RAM, my memory failing. I don't know. Maybe my computer has Alzheimer's since it's having memory issues. Alright, I can't remember how to get up there, and I think I'm going the long way. Do it. I'm fighting more diggers than I have to. Fighting more little kobolds than would otherwise be necessary. No, don't run. Don't run, you fool. You fool. So we're gonna kind of tag team it. He's got his dual Night Elf. Kane Walker. You know, that makes me think of the legacy of Kane, the was it a PlayStation 1 game maybe? It was actually pretty cool. You dirty rat. Oh yeah, that was Instacart on his butt. Alright. They must be going to turn in their quest too. Bing bang bong. Can't. Yep, there we go. They're drifting in my wake, it's not fair. I don't want to fight these guys either. They must be done too. Why? What is it? I'm pretty sure it takes 2/3. Did we already look at this? Yeah. Don't even know why I did that last one. Yep, there they are, turning in their quest. So, all getting here. Okay, this cluster of shards looks much like the shards of Mizrael, but the same feeling of security does not pulse through them. You activated these shards. Already I feel more myself, but alas, I am still far from free. Stones of Binding. 4 stones of binding are scattered throughout Arathi. These stones keep me pinned beneath the earth. To unlock them, you must unlock the strongest, the stone of inner binding, and to do that, you must gather keys from the other 3. These stones are watched by guardians, but if you're clever or lucky, you may find ways to banish them. That's those stones we've been collecting. Alright, so first of all, we're going to pick up the quest. This one, the Princess Trapped. I don't know if we just... I don't need that one. Okay, cool. Whoops. And then that gave us Stones of Binding. So we're kind of making our way through this chain here. This one is... This one's actually a lot less grindy because you can just go right in there. The mobs are a lot trickier. And you can make this quest trivial if you're smart and you use some of those stones that we found. But I'm not even going to mess with it right now. I want to go down and kill these trolls. That's my goal. I want to go down and get the Wither Bark. That's the top quest. And before I even work on that, I think I would want to do Stromgarde badges. Let's see how long it takes us to grind the trolls. That's my initial goal here. So we're going to grind these trolls out. We'll see how far how long that takes us. Is it quick? Is it slow? If it's slow, this might be the last one we do. If it's quick, we'll also try to go bust out the Strong Guard badges. Strong Guard badges is just by its nature going to be a little bit slow because we need 15. The drop rate is terrible, and everything you have to kill is elite. Now, another option would be for us to go hit up Land Ho. That's this chain right there, but I kind of want to do... Land Ho is on that list right there. And then we're going to turn this one in. And then, yeah, Strong Guard badges. And all of that happens right there. I don't know what... We kind of need Strong Guard badges, I think, so that we can open up this little chain. The Wand over Fist, Trelane's Defenses, Apprentice's Enchantment, Attack on the Tower. All of that. Such a pain. Pain chain. I don't think that the silver is worth my time. No, it's not. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go start killing trolls by the dozen. We need 10 tusks, 4 pouches, 1 knife. Now, the tusks can come from any troll. The pouches only come from the witch doctors. And then the knives come from the, I think they're called shadow hunters. So I see a bunch of axe throwers. We're going to fight our way over. Pretty sure the drop rate is fine, but not, not 100%. Well, definitely not 100%, as you saw right there. So we're going to go look for the specific ones we need first. I'm just getting this ore. There we go, with the iron. With the iron. Yay, iron. Oh yeah, it's mithril. Mithril is what's really going to be helping us get up to that true silver level. Nope. Oh, you're getting Wildhammer Clam rep. So this is giving us basically Hinterlands rep for killing these guys. That's cool. Every time we kill 2, we get a bonus 1 point of rep also with our human racial trait. Alright, so I'm just looking. There's a witch doctor. Yeah, it's a witch doctor. I don't think the drop rate on the witch doctors is 100% for the medicine bag. Of course they're gonna run. It was not, so we do have to kill our share of witch doctors. Headhunters. They're not the right kind, so we're gonna hunt out witch doctors. That's our first priority. And then again, if we fight these shadow... Okay, we got a regular tusk. I'm gonna just fight my way up here. There's another witch doctor. I don't know if the shadow hunters are down here. I can't remember where they're at. It doesn't hurt us to fight more than one. Like, it's just whatever. This makes me think of the trolls we actually killed in Hinterlands a couple episodes ago. Those guys traumatized me. That was rough. That's when we died. No, I think we actually did die in Alterac. Okay, we got another tusk, but not any of the other things. Okay, this is a nice little cluster of both a chest and 3 witch doctors. Nice. But we didn't get what we wanted. Darn it, I don't know what this guy. Like me, SSR7 server. I don't know what that means. SSR7. SSR7 raids. Oh, it stands for 7 server raids. I gotcha. 7 PM pull times. I mean, that's a little too early for me. I'm kind of in a mid spot. I don't want to raid it I would have to raid until midnight. Like, I I can't start at 7 usually because of family life, but I actually don't mind raiding until midnight, but I would have to plan it.
Inventory is full.
Oh, rubber. Get rid of this apple. I'm gonna immediately ditch this life root. Don't need this delicious cave mold. I'll take the bolt of woolen cloth for now, but we're gonna have to throw out some things here. What? It's this one crimson lotus, even though it sells actually for an okay amount. I want to save that questing charm for now. Guess I'll ditch this. Alright, let's find some of our other... Also, that chest was garbage. I wonder if I was picking up someone's trash. I hate it when people just partially loot a chest because then it doesn't disappear. You're keeping a trash chest out there in the world. It's lame. Alright, so here's a collection. If you go to the south, I think this is around this southeastern part of the lake. Go fight the specific types that you need. Oh, man. We haven't even got one medicine pouch yet. Trash. Also, what are these witch doctors doing that is anything noteworthy? Okay, we got a medicine pouch that time. And we got our 4th tusk. This is why I was saying you might as well just kill the ones you need, because if the drop rate's bad like this, what are we doing wasting our time killing the others? Okay. I don't see anyone inside that tent. She wanted to fight me. Then I was like, alright, well, I might as well look inside the tent then. Also, I still haven't found those shadow guys yet. There is more down here, so I bet you that's going to also be a good spot for us. Just need one. I'm going to work my way down there. Nice. That was worth a regular tusk, not a witch pouch, whatever it's called, medicine pouch. Headhunter. I've been headhunted. Right, there's another witch doctor. Yeah, so. I don't know. This cave might be like an empty cave. Okay, we got one of each. She's joining in, which is actually okay because I kind of wanted to get a better peek inside this cave. Does this cave lead deeper? It does. There's a shadow hunter. Perfect. So that's good. There are some in here. So make your way to this cave, I guess, if you want to fight some. There might be some shadow hunters outside. I truly don't remember. Oh, great. God, I love that. That wild hog shank's got to go. Like that guy. Excusez-moi. I see another shadow hunter right there too. He did not give me what I needed. But there's another one right there. So hopefully this one drops it. I don't know what she's doing. She's trying to curse me or something. Didn't drop what I wanted. Curse. We have 7 tusks. Bummer. All headhunters. I see a shadow hunter back there. they hit me with some... Oh, we got another tusk. We're up to 8. Yeah, we're gonna weigh... Basically, the tusks don't even matter. Because by the time you actually get what you need, you're gonna be way past caring about tusks. Yeah, he actually hit me with a Shadow Word Pain. And a Silence. And a Curse of Weakness. God. Did not get the dagger again. Can I remove a curse? No.
It's too far away.
Okay. I see three more shadow hunters up here, so hopefully one of these guys drops it. Come on, don't do that. And then I can get out of this cave of... There's Mithril in here, that's a guaranteed level up, I want that. Did not give me what I wanted. There's the Mithril back there. Okay, so we'll fight for that. Man, they are really serious. Okay. Look, this is like a mummified troll in a jar. That's interesting. Got a tusk. I did not get the thing I needed. Great. Bummer. Okay, so we cleared out half this stinking cave. Oh. I don't even know what that was going to do. Water touch? Weather touch? Wither touch? Yeah, probably wither. That makes more sense. Alright, we have every stinking tusk that we need. And we got some... There we go. We're up to 209 on the mining. Cool. And we're not even close to, like, getting actual mithril. Alright, let's find more shadowy people. Bummer. Don't see any that way. There's a Shadow Hunter. Guess it, oh, I didn't see that too. Okay. Oh, I drew a Shadow Hunter. That's cool. Just came running out of nowhere. Come on, be the one. Be the change we want to see in the world. No! What's this? Oh, yeah, some iron. Let's do it. We're getting quite a nice... Oh, wait, that boosted us to 210. And iron is still worth something, so that's good. Come on, Shadow Hunter. Cool. These Shadow Hunters are lame. Their drop rate's worse than the medicine bag. They are cool from Warcraft 3. Good one. Shadow Hunter, Shadow Hunter. So we have 2 more Shadow Hunters after this. If we can get it. Another little setup here. There's gold back there. Golden in our hills. There we go. We got it. I don't care about the gold. I'm bouncing out of here. We need... It says there's witch doctor pouches down here. Medicine pouches. Is there now? I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna verify that. Ow. Well, actually, it doesn't hurt, I guess, to be silenced. It's just... They're like, talk to the hand. You can't do anything. Sorry. Sorry for my terrible accent. Again, no one has confirmed for me whether or not I am a crappy human being for doing that accent or just bad at accents. Bad at accents, that I get. I can understand. But if it is offensive to do that accent, then I don't know. But then is it offensive to do any accent? That's why I want to stay away from being, I don't want to offend anyone for the sake of, entertainment.
I can't carry anymore.
Come on, yes you can. Yes you can.
Inventory is full.
No, it's not. Okay. Oh, we did gain up to 211. We're getting there. Give me that gold ore. That's useful because we can use those for some gold skeleton keys. We can use it to line some things. All right, we need witch doctors on the way out. Witch doctors? Those doctors. These guys seem to have actually a decent aggro distance. Like they're not just letting me roll through their base because I'm level 44. They don't. I think I can kind of come in here and then drop down. I think that one's gonna aggro me. The goal here. Okay, curse me, sure. Let's see, it says that witch doctors are here, but I don't see any. I did not see one the whole time we were in there, so I don't believe it. It says that the medicine pouches are possessed in this cave. Don't believe it. Haven't seen it. I don't know what that wither touch is going to do, but I don't like it. It scares me. Okay. Alright, so we've now worked our way out of the cave. We have all of our tusks. We have our Shadow Hunter knife, and we still need... So this quest did end up taking a long time. Wasn't sure, there's one right there. Maybe they're above or something. But anyway, wasn't sure how this is going to go yet, so it's turning out that it is going to be long. Definitely too long to try to stack the Stromguard badges on top of it. We'll have to do that on the next one. And like I said, maybe... I probably won't because it's the old anniversary, so probably will put in time with the wifey tomorrow and not do, a 2-hour video gaming episode after I work all day. Alright, so yeah, they're up here above. I think that's why they're appearing on that map in there. Because Questy can't tell the difference between, depth. Alright, so we need 2 more Witch Doctor pouches, and then we're good. 2 more. And here we have a couple. And an axe thrower, great. Okay, we got one. We just need 1 more Witch Doctor. And then we can return Hi-Ho Silver back to Refuge Point. This one's not running, that's good. Witch Doctor, that's here's Witch Doctor. Saw another one down there at the base of the tree too. Great. Okay, nothing else around there. But we can. They drew the Witch Doctor away, dang it. Witch Doctor. And that's where you see people getting frustrated because you don't know what I was doing, and in that case, I really was here first, killing the area. So it's not quite to the extreme level of, I had dibs on every egg around me. There's one right there. But now you're starting to get into borderline, are you being a rude dude kind of thing. Now, there's also the element that if this is alliance, if you're alliance, one's horde, well, That's part of the fun of the game, this whole...
I can't carry
Look
anymore.
at this, we're getting all kinds of rings. Like, there's this feeling of, well, we're supposed to kind of be competing with each other if you're Horde versus Alliance kind of thing. Although I see all... all Alliance. I'm not seeing any Horde. There's just a lot more Alliance on this server cluster, period. Kiriut. One more pouch. So I'm just going to be hopping into each of these little areas. There's the witch doctor. Hopefully we get lucky. Let the RNG gods be with us. Thank you. Thank you, gods of RNG. Alright, we're gonna go turn that in. And, not a lot else we can do on this level. I think we probably need... We do need those 3 keys. But we probably need to bust out the Stromguard badges just to go check that area out. On the next episode, just to get that started. Because you don't want to do all of that. I mean, there's no way around it. You have to go there and back. I think it's actually worse for the... No, it's not worse for the Alliance. The Horde is just as bad. The Horde might be worse. There's so many quests that are just so gosh darn annoying in that area. Stromguard really is a kind of a bottleneck with stuff that we're gonna have to do. It's gonna slow us down. Like, it could take us an entire episode, now that I think about it, just to do these Stromguard badges. So it'll take us a little longer than I thought. But hey, that is what it is. Now, there are some other quests we can do with this chain that we're going to be building up right now.
Greetings, for the Alliance.
Have you had any luck so far, good contestant? Crichton makes some notes in his journal as he reads. My research is correct. The tusks should come from any Witherbark troll. The medicine pouches come from the Witherbark witch doctors. And the strongest of the Witherbark shadow hunters should carry this special knife given to them after they've completed their rites of passage. There's no way to tell which shadow hunters will have the knife when you do battle.
Incredible. I can see why Malin asked you to come join us. Very well done indeed. At this rate, Skirto and I will be headed back to Stormwind in no time at all. I believe my dwarven companion is back from scouting Boulderfist Hall. Go speak to him when you're ready. It looked as though he might have had a bit of a scuffle with the ogres. Don't mention that to him, though. He's very sensitive about criticisms to his skills in scouting.
Alright, so we did worth its weight in gold. I'm not quite sure why that quest is called that, but okay. And then we're going to now pick up the next quest in the chain, Wand over Fist.
Hey, adventurer! Sorry to be so short with you earlier. And no, that ain't a pun. I figured out where Trelane's first item ended up. Korgresh has it in Boulderfist Hall. And by the way, he was throwing down blasts of ice at his kin to keep them in line. He must be close to figuring out how to use all of its powers. Boulderfist Hall's south of here and then east of Thandol Span. Find the ogre and get back that wand. While you're gone, I'll figure out what we're gonna do about Stromguard.
Alright, so first let's sell some things.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, we do have... I mean, some of these rings, I don't know... Oh, dang it, I want that crystal charm. Guess there's not really a ton that we have to sell. These rings... I'm not even going to bother with it. I'm selling them. Now, the silk here, if you look at that, I think we actually turned in all of our silk, right? So we did that. We have that. And I think we even turned in the last one we needed. Yeah, so silk, once you max out silk, what you need to do is just convert it to heavy silk bandages, because that is the like, that's the best conversion rate for silk, is if you do the heavy silk bandages. I think I talked about it before. Like Mage Weave, it is single, just regular Mage Weave bandages is the best there. Sometimes it's, I'm going to delete my text from Wiz Khalifa here. I've been getting blown up. On my phone while we're sitting here. Alright, so check out the rest. I got the just checking life there while we make bandages, because it's super exciting and I needed to distract myself from the excitement of crafting 37 bandages or whatever in a row. Yeah, so in the next episode, I think I decide what I want us to do. You notice there we've got the Wand over Fist. That starts to be tricky. I believe that Wand of Invocation, I think that's an elite ogre quest. So we're starting to get like elite. Well, that one we could probably start too. Look to make sure we have some of these. I'm gonna go ahead and forge a little bit while we're here too. Be good. Go ahead and smelt this up, just because bars take up half the inventory space as iron ore, so that'll help us a little bit. I am happy that we got actually a pretty decent amount of ore on this. When next time we go to Iron Forge, we'll be in good shape to get a couple points of blacksmithing. And we have to get up to 220 to even get the next recipe, which is a little lame. Yeah, I'm leaning towards just going and grinding out Stromguard badges on the next one, which is going to be a pain. There's also getting those keys. That's a decent one. There's going down and working on the pirate stuff too, but I kind of wanted to at least get Stromguard badges started. That guy saluted the cavalryman with respect, like he's RPing hardcore over here. Okay, we're adding our mithril bars, which I have a ton of actually. I'm ready to start building with mithril. I like how there's like a little dwarven hammer on it too. And we'll do our gold. Alright, so this opened us up some. This lesser bloodstone ore is going to be for a quest we saved. Okay, these charms, they're for the quest that we'll do soon, just in Mo. Oh, you know what? We can also make some stones that might help us out. Heavy grinding stones. We can get some of those. Since we have so many solid stones, we can't even do anything with that yet. So these grinding stones are essential. But yeah, we have all these solid stones. I can't do a darn thing with them. Well, now I'm actually going to hold off on that because I have a 20 stack. Cooking, I feel like there was also some clam meat, but I don't have a recipe for that yet either. Alright, cool. So I'm leaning towards doing this next time. We're just going to have to kill a bunch of elites. It's annoying. So we could make a swoop through there. We look at the spreadsheet. The stones of binding right there are with around the same level. This is a whole chain, so we kind of have to do that too. And if you look at that wand over fist, it's somewhere in there. I don't remember where. See, Trelane's Wand of Invocation. Boulder Fist Hall. But I think that's in there. No, it's right down there. Alright, so that's one we could get. So that's one we could do. Alright, so maybe we'll do that differently. Maybe we'll go here and get this step, because some of those are ready to go for elites. And then come down and also get this Wand of Invocation. We can start there. Could work on some of the pirate stuff too, get that done, because this is just a pain. That's just a pain right there. Alright, everybody. We have another episode in the pipe, 5x5. I appreciate everything that you guys give me by coming in and listening to my weirdness. And if you like it, cool, and you made it this far, you must subscribe. And you must go to the Patreon and check out Lore of Assassin's Creed so you can get non-stop GleeCon content. Thank you, everybody, again. You rock. I'll check you out on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft.